All right, Happy New Year, guys. It's January 5th. I thought I was actually gonna try and do this video before the new year, and then I thought, what's the point of doing one of these, 2024 in review recaps and all the different things I did before that. I was like, I'll do it after the new year. And then I went out really big for New Year's Eve, and that damaged me for a few days. So I would like to do a walk and talk, but it is really cold out. It's kind of windy. So we're just gonna go for a drive and we're gonna talk about some different things. Now here's something fun that I think we might be able to use here is I have the Osmo case with the Amaze Bear case or whatever. It's a magnet case. And I use mag ring stuff for all of my phones and whatever. So now I can just take this and actually stick the camera right onto it. And while it's doing face tracking, it's just gonna sit there like that and face track me while we drive and talk. How amazing is that? No suction cups needed, no additional stuff. I'm just using the regular phone mount holder that I've got in my car. Really convenient. This is not rocket science, right? Like this right here. Normally stick to that. Now I'm using it to hold the Osmo. Safety first. So today's topic for the video is going to be what we're actually planning on doing and how some of my experiences might be able to benefit you for 2025. So I was watching this really good vlog on YouTube on Think Media. I don't know how I stumbled upon their content. And they had a guy on who coaches people on how to become a YouTube vlogger, and that the game is changing for vlogging now in 2025, 2024 than it was a decade ago with like Casey Neistat, where if you wanted to be a vlogger, it needed high production value, lots of cuts, a lot of interesting stuff. Where nowadays we're kind of reverting back to more of that personal style of vlogging where you're talking to people. But he said there's 3 things that are missing or excuse me, or important when you're going to go vlogging and talking to people on the camera. And he said, what is the theme of the blog? Okay, so for me right now today, the theme of this vlog is a driving style type of vlog. Some people like to do their vlogs in Costco because they're shoppers. Maybe you're doing it while you're cooking in a particular kitchen, but like, what is your theme? Okay. Then the second T, if I remember right, was the topic. So like, what are you talking about? So he made a reference that he likes to do, talk about Costco, but he was talking about putting together like an adobo recipe, right? So the topic was adobo, and then the third T is what is the actual takeaway? So it's not just how to prepare the particular item because everybody can prepare it the same way, but was there one little tidbit or an aha moment that was your takeaway? So hopefully by me sharing some of that stuff with you today, you will have an aha moment, okay? So 2024 for me was not that exciting, okay? Or as exciting as I would have liked it to be, okay? And I don't really share that much on this channel as far as me being Life of Acro. Okay, Life of Acro, I just monetized my channel a month or 2 ago, about in mid-November, okay? And it's always been about the stuff that I'm into as a person. I'm into technology. I've always loved photo and video. I love electric skateboards. Now I'm into drones, 3D printing a little bit, okay? So I've always tried to share on that, but because I like a variety of different things, I can never really just focus on one particular part of this whole tech or DIY niche, which is why probably I never blow up. I'm a jack of all trades, I'm a master of none. At any rate, in my real life, I'm a high-level fitness professional, okay? I do like acrobatics, Cirque du Soleil, handstands, pole dancing, floor work, things of that nature, okay? And I've done that for the last decade, and I've been self-employed as a freelance performer. It's been amazing, okay? But a few years ago, COVID obviously happened, and that stomped down the gig economy, and I'm getting older, I'm over 40, and my elbow hurts, and I got tendonitis, so I'm not at a level where I don't have the ability to produce at a high level anymore. So now I'm trying to think, like, what can I do differently in order to make money that doesn't require me to get a regular job, or and still not challenge my body physically at a high level, teaching fitness classes or being a performer. As much as I want to do that, it's like, if you're an athlete and you get stripped of the sport that you love to do, like, what are you supposed to do with your life, right? Like, you just don't want to do anything, okay? Because that's the thing that you love doing. So over the last few years, since I'm into technology, I've always loved shopping. I love doing product reviews. I decided to make a business out of that. So the last 3 years, post-pandemic 2021, I started creating product unboxing videos and reviews, and I've done that through Fiverr, and that makes me about $25,000 per year, okay, creating product unboxing videos, and I should be making more. But in general, it's been pretty good. Last year, TikTok Shop started to come up, so I thought, well, maybe I should try TikTok Shop and see if I can promote products and make money on it. So this year, numbers are kind of in, so to speak, and I made about $17,000 promoting products on TikTok Shop. That's pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. Now, the catch between those two right there, so I'm driving under a dark bridge, is that if you promote products on TikTok Shop, the sellers will send you tons of products for free. Of course, right? They just need creators to create videos, because if you create a banger that goes viral and sells thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of units, they make money, you make money, it's a win. But if you suck at creating, you could be wasting your time making videos and make nothing as well. So there is a little bit of a learning curve. Everybody likes to chase a bag of money, and if you're not a really good content creator, like, you might be inspired to try and become one, and you're gonna make a bunch of videos, but you're also gonna find that it might be a little bit difficult, or you just don't have the it factor when it comes to creating videos that compel people to spend money and, you know, engage and buy online and that kind of stuff, okay? So there are a lot of people who try, they fail, they don't succeed. And that's natural for anybody across any industry. Like, I'm inspired to do this, and I tried it, and I actually sucked at it, and I don't know why, okay? So anyways, that has been pretty good, okay? And that was a good 2024 for me, and that's leading me to different things. So what I've learned and what I really like about TikTok is the ability to make money from anywhere, and a lot of creators are just independent creators. They have a big following, they create videos, they get paid and monetized on the videos they create, and if they get enough views, they get paid on that, just like being monetized on YouTube. If I create a badass video right now and this goes viral and I get 1 million views, I could make thousands of dollars off of it, right? Because they're gonna slot in advertising and things of that nature. So that got me thinking, okay, what can I do in 2025 that allows me to be more of a content creator that I can monetize? Because all you have to create is one piece of good content, and you can get paid for that over and over again. And if you get really good at it, you create multiple pieces of content. You're constantly planting these seeds. Okay, so how do we do that? Now, the downside for me of being a product unboxing person or a product reviewer, etc., is that somebody has to send me a physical product. I have to be here in Connecticut in order to receive it, and obviously I'm probably going to shoot it here. That restricts me from being mobile and free, because I want to be able to drive. I want to be able to travel and get paid to travel and go wherever it is I want to go whenever I want to. I don't want to have to be here demographically in Connecticut in order to make my money. And that was one of the biggest benefits of me becoming a freelance performer and an entertainer, was that I was getting paid to gig around the world. So I got free travel. I got to see exciting new locations. I never would have seen all the different places that I have seen in the amount of time I was a performer if I had just had a regular job or was still working professionally as a chef, which is what I used to be for the longest time. So going into 2025, the question is what can I do to create content that I can create anywhere in the world and still get paid? So that is the 2025 agenda this year now, is to figure out what other kind of channels can I create, can I monetize, whatever it might be. Now, if you're on this channel, I love drones and I love flying drones. There are a lot of people who are making money teaching people how to fly drones, or introducing them to the world of DJI, or showing them basic stuff like camera settings and things of that nature. So that might be something nice for me to try and focus on. But I can only be stretched so many ways, because one, I've got my regular revenue source that I have to focus on to pay the bills until something else takes off. Another option is I travel semi-frequently with my girlfriend. So not just travel to destinations per se, but a good travel channel really focuses on what? Traveling to a destination, food, restaurants, things of that nature. And usually if you're on vacation, you want to go out and do something exciting. That's a subjective term. So it's adventure, whether it's art galleries, whether it's skydiving, whether it's museums, I don't know, whatever, right? So those are the three things that can kind of get lumped into travel, which is really nice that you can monetize. So I'm thinking about, can I use all of this content that I create, and can I repurpose that onto different channels to help myself grow and build out different channels that get lots of views? Because if you look at a lot of the travel channels, right, people are always looking for exotic, fun destinations to go to, right? And you're like, oh, Mexico, boom, I'm on here. Let's see where else this person has been. Oh, damn, they're going to Greece, they're going to Italy, they're going to somewhere in America, they're renting some weird themed out exotic Airbnb, right? That could be really fun. And guess what? You can actually rent that stuff out, you can write it off, you can monetize it. So what is the bigger takeaway here? Because I'm just doing a lot of talking, but hopefully this is helpful to you. Right? I think at the end of the day, all of us really dream about just being able to do whatever it is we want to do and get paid. Okay, if you have a job that you like but you don't love, right, you probably go to work so you can make money to pay your bills, and then any extra money you have is spent on your hobbies and the things that you would actually rather be doing, right? For most people. So what if I could just do whatever it is I love doing, my actual hobby, and get paid to do that? That should be the mindset of anybody moving forward, so that you can move towards a life that is more gratifying for you, okay? Now, I love TikTok. I think TikTok is amazing. Some people are excited that it's gonna get banned. And if you're one of those people, I'm sorry that you haven't had the aha moment or you haven't seen that yet. And hopefully TikTok doesn't go away, because TikTok has opened up so much opportunity for people to make money online doing whatever it is they want to do and just sharing about it, okay? And if you can't wrap your mind around that, you should start thinking about that so that you can figure out what the next platform is, because Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube don't quite get it yet. They haven't figured out how to offer us the opportunities that TikTok has. So before you hate on it because they've got stupid challenges and it's just a bunch of mindless content, there's a lot of amazing content that's on there from realtors, therapists, yeah, there's like the weird doing crazy shit, construction workers, dishwashers. I see videos of people who work in restaurants, they are dishwashers, they live stream all night washing dishes, busting ass probably for minimum wage, right? But because so many people love people who wash dishes or do it, they give them gifts and stuff throughout the feeds. These guys are banking an extra 100 or 200 or maybe even more a night just through a gifting category amongst TikTok. It sounds ridiculous, but once you understand it, it starts to make sense, okay? So what is the big takeaway? Hopefully you watched the whole video. Hopefully you've learned something here, a little bit more about me personally, and what I hope to bring and vlog a little bit more on this channel, because I just can't. I cannot have multiple channels. One that's just Escape, one that's just drones, one that's just Acro Brandon, the acrobat. Like I can't do it anymore. I can't manage all of those. I just need to be me, and either that's gonna bring in a new following and you'll be like, yo, you're a multifaceted person and you're really interested, and I don't give a shit if you're talking about something that's interesting. I'll watch that video, and for the rest I'll swipe past, but I'm here to follow you. Fuck, thank you, I appreciate that. But hopefully I have shared just enough information and haven't rambled too much that inspires you to start thinking about how in 2025, regardless of your age, please don't let age or ignorance be the thing that prevents you from harnessing today's technology, okay? And I'll close with this. My grandpa always used to say, back in my day, we didn't have those opportunities or the technology like you. Well, now we do, okay? But the thing that you have, if you're over 30-ish, okay, and ideally 40, 50, 60, is we have our age, which is experience, hindsight, foresight, and vision. All of those things give us that perception and the information we need to make educated decisions that people in their 20s might not be able to see because of that lack of experience, okay? And if you can take that and start to funnel it into today's technology, it's like you're playing with gasoline, okay? While these 20-year-olds, they've had a phone in their hand ever since they can breathe, right? They've just born into technology. They don't know a life without social media. They also do not understand the opportunities that they have right in front of them because it's so normalized, or it's just like, oh, it's social media. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I just use it to chat with friends, right? It's like, anyways, that's the end of my rant. Hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop those down below. And if you're new to the channel, I'll see you all in another video. Thanks for watching.